Chapter 1. The mysterious disappearance of the Sodder children. It was a cold and snowy Christmas Eve in 1945 in Fayetteville, West Virginia. The Sodder family, consisting of George and Jenny Sodder and their 10 children, were preparing to celebrate the holiday season in their cozy home. As the night progressed, the children went to bed while their parents stayed up to finish some last-minute tasks. But little did they know that this would be the last time they would see their 5 youngest children alive. At around 1:30 in the morning, the phone rang, waking up Jenny. She answered the phone and heard a woman's voice asking for someone she didn't know. After hanging up, Jenny noticed that the lights were still on and the curtains were not drawn, which was unusual. Around an hour later, Jenny woke up to the sound of an object hitting the roof and rolling down. She then heard a loud thud. She assumed that one of her sons had fallen off the bed and went back to sleep. However, soon after, she woke up again, smelling smoke and gas. She woke up George and they quickly went to check on their children. But to their horror, they found that the house was on fire. They immediately tried to rescue their children, but the flames spread too quickly. The 4 eldest children were able to escape. But the 5 youngest, ranging from 5 to 14 years old, were nowhere to be found. The authorities arrived at the scene and searched through the rubble, hoping to find any remains of the missing children. But no trace of them was ever found. The Sodder parents refused to believe that their children were dead. They conducted their own investigation and found several inconsistencies in the official story. Eyewitnesses reported seeing the missing children at a nearby diner. And a woman who worked at a hotel in Charleston claimed to have seen the children with some men weeks after the fire. They believed that their children were kidnapped and that the fire was set intentionally to cover up the crime. And when the Sodders had hired a private investigator to look into the case. Witnesses claimed to have seen the missing children with an unidentified man at a roadside diner a few days after the fire. He discovered that the fire had been set intentionally, as the wiring had not been burned. Despite their efforts to uncover the truth and bring their children home, the Sodders never found out what really happened to them. The mystery of the disappearance of the Sodder children remains unsolved to this day, leaving a haunting legacy in the town of Fayetteville and beyond. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every day, so you won't want to miss out. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Chapter 2. The Hitchiker Murders. It was a cold and quiet evening on the Hitchiker farm in Germany, in the year 1922. The 6 inhabitants of the farm, consisting of the elderly couple Andreas and Casilia Gruber, their daughter Victoria, her 2 children, and a maid, were all in their beds, fast asleep. But what they did not know was that this would be the last night they would ever see. The next morning, when a neighbor came to check on the family, they discovered a gruesome scene. All 6 inhabitants of the farm had been brutally murdered. The heads of the victims had been smashed with a mattock, a farm tool similar to a pickaxe, and the rest of their bodies had been covered with hay in the barn. The authorities were quick to investigate, but the case proved to be one of the most perplexing and disturbing in German history. There were no obvious motives for the crime, and no suspects were identified. The investigation turned up several bizarre clues that only added to the mystery. For instance, the farm's front door had been locked from the inside, and footprints were found leading from the forest to the farm, but not back. This suggested that the killer had been on the farm for some time before the murders took place. Even more strangely, the family had reported several instances of strange occurrences in the months leading up to the murder. They had heard footsteps in the attic, and had found a newspaper that they had not subscribed to in their home. They had also found a set of keys that did not belong to them. Despite the bizarre and seemingly inexplicable nature of the case, the authorities continued their investigation for years. They interviewed over 100 suspects, including family members, neighbors, and former employees of the farm, but no one was ever charged with the crime. To this day, the Hitchiker murders remain one of the most baffling and disturbing unsolved cases in German history. The eerie circumstances surrounding the crime have given rise to countless theories, ranging from the involvement of a vengeful spirit to the work of a serial killer. But no matter what the truth may be, the tragic fate of the Gruber family serves as a haunting reminder of the unpredictability of life, and the chilling depths of human depravity. Chapter 3: The Dyatlov Pass Incident, a haunting tale of tragedy and mystery. Video opens with ominous music and footage of the Ural Mountains in Russia. In 1959, a group of 9 experienced hikers set out on a trek in the Ural Mountains of Russia. But what should have been a routine adventure turned into a mysterious and unexplained tragedy that has puzzled investigators and amateur sleuths for decades. The group, led by a man named Igor Dyatlov, had set up camp on the slopes of a mountain known as Korlat Syakhl. But on the night of February 1st, something happened that would change their lives forever. The hikers' bodies were discovered several days later, under strange and eerie circumstances. Some were found with severe injuries, including broken bones and internal bleeding, while others had apparently died of hypothermia. But what had caused these injuries, and why had the group left their tent in the middle of the night, without proper clothing or equipment? The investigation that followed only deepened the mystery. Some of the hikers' clothing was found to be radioactive, while others had apparently cut holes in their tent from the inside. Footprints were found leading away from the campsite, but they seemed to belong to people who were either not wearing shoes or only wearing socks. Over the years, many theories have emerged to explain the Dyatlov Pass incident. Some have suggested that the hikers were attacked by wild animals or caught in an avalanche, while others have posited more sinister explanations, such as military experiments or a cover-up by the Soviet government. To this day, the truth behind the Dyatlov Pass incident remains a mystery. But the case continues to fascinate and terrify people all over the world, and it serves as a reminder of the many dangers and mysteries that still lurk in the remote corners of our planet. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every day, so you won't want to miss out. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.